everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for our physical wellness workshop, a chair yoga session for mind and body. I'm glad you're here. I'm Jennifer, and I am the development coordinator with Mid-Ohio Psychological Services, Inc. And at MOPS, we support whole person wellness, mind, body, and spirit. We know that life gets busy and it's easy to forget to take care of your mental health, and that's why we're creating spaces like this to slow down, connect, and breathe. Mental health is crucial to overall well-being, and one way to support it is by using a tool called the Wellness Wheel. The Wellness Wheel includes things like emotional, social, environmental, and physical wellness, which is our focus today. Physical wellness is about taking care of your body through regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest. It's about maintaining a healthy lifestyle to prevent illness and improve overall well-being. Today's activity gives you an opportunity to explore ways that you can take care of yourself from the comfort of your favorite chair. This workshop is made possible through our Pass It On program, which provides free wellness resources and services to those in our community. If you would like to support our work, check out our fundraisers or make a donation at www.mopsohio.com. You can also find us on social media at Mid-Ohio Psychological Services, Inc. to stay in the loop. And don't forget, this is just one of the many free resources we provide to our community. Now I'm excited to introduce our Executive Director here at MOPS, Kimberly Blair, who will be leading today's practice.
Hey everyone, welcome. I'm excited to do yoga with you. Today we're going to have just a chair, and preferably a chair that doesn't have wheels. So my chair is just a typical kitchen chair. It could have a back, it doesn't have to have a back. You could also do this on the couch or seated any place. And then as we're sitting at the edge of our chair, we want to make sure that our feet are touching the floor. So I'm 5'2", so I have a hard time touching the floor. So I have two props here that you're welcome. I use a block, so placing a block underneath the feet is an option. Or using a textbook. For me, I have my DSM. So you could place that on the floor as well so that your feet can be flat. Now, always when you're doing exercise, do what's right for you and your body, and take the risks you need to take or not take the risks. Listen to what feels good for you, and just let me be the guide for your practice. But if it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. And if it feels great, then keep on doing it. So find a place just that you can sit and rest, as Jennifer invited us. It's a place of wellness, so a place of rest, letting go of all the distractions that may come up, letting the things go and float on by. So we're going to actually get into the practice. Our intention today is to let things go and focus on just allowing to whatever happens. As we face this time of year, as I like to say, May-Cember, there's lots of things going on that can interfere with our mental wellness. And it can be pretty chaotic. And so just allowing those things to float on by and letting it go. So I'll read you a piece about our intention today. And then we'll get into some breathing and then get in a little bit of movement. Nothing too strenuous. So we'll focus on non-attachment, letting things go, unclinging, just allowing and accepting. So non-attachment does not mean that we don't care or that we somehow shut out ourselves from the pleasures and joys of life to each other. In fact, non-attachment frees us up to be immersed in the appreciation of life and one another. We are asked to let go of the clinging to the thing, not to the enjoyment of the thing itself. Letting go of our ownership opens us up to full engagement, to what is set out before us. Life then becomes a banquet that we are not free to feast. We are free to feast. Life is the breath. We are invited to breathe deeply, enjoy fullness of inhalation, and then let go just as deeply and fully, enjoying the release of exhales. The fewer attachments we carry with us, the more we are free to enjoy and engage, and to live every moment before us the fullest. The more our breath lets go, the more room we have in our body for fullness of the next inhalation. The more we generously share and give away, the more expansive and light we become. The journey of life is toward freedom. A bird cannot hold its perch and fly. Neither can we grasp anything else and be free. So focusing on that intention today, letting go of the suitcases we carry of expectations and plans. Letting go of that suitcase of resentment, of assumptions and judgment. And just arriving here. Maybe you've already closed your eyes, or you choose to close your eyes now, or a soft gaze at the bottom of the floor. Allowing yourself to just arrive and be here. Allowing the sounds to float on by. Allowing the thoughts to float on by. Allowing the feelings to happen and then float on by. Just as clouds floating by in our sky. And then when you're ready, allowing yourself to focus on your breath. Not analyzing it or judging your breath, but just tapping into the breath. Allowing yourself to notice the breath. Notice the inhales and the exhales. Notice the softness of your breath coming in and going out. Notice what happens to your body as you focus on your breath. And when you're ready, deepening your inhales. Lengthening your exhales. With the breath in, pulling the breath all the way up from the bottom of the belly, up through the lungs and chest, to the top of the head, and then slowly and gently letting the breath all the way out, all the way down the spine to the bottom of the belly. Maybe pausing between the inhales and exhales. This way, deep in the inhales, filling the body all the way up. And then exhale, letting the body all the way go, letting the breath go. And then letting go of that stagnant breath that we hold inside of us. And with each breath, we let go of expectations. We uncling to the past, let go of the future, just arriving the present. Knowing with each inhale and exhale, we leave room for newness. New beginnings. Letting everything else go. And as we've integrated the body and breath and mind, we'll start to move together. Maybe the eyes gently open, or they can stay closed, whatever it feels like. If you choose to close your eyes, just let my voice be a guide for you. There's no need to watch. But if you want to, you can. And an inhale, let's just bring our hands to the sky. Maybe the hands come to touch, maybe they don't. Allowing the shoulders to melt down the back. Like just a little bit of reaching to the sky. Maybe the gaze is up to the sky. Maybe it doesn't. And then slowly floating the hands all the way back. And then inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky, letting the shoulders melt away from the ears. Exhale, letting the hands float all the way down. And then inhale, fill up, reach up, look up, maybe. Exhale, release, let it all the way go, releasing it down. Next breath in, fill and lift. Exhale, let it all the way go. Notice what it feels like to just do a little bit of stretching here. On an inhale, the hands come onto the lap or to the knees. On exhale, stay. Inhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears, arching the back, maybe even pushing out the belly, lifting the gaze, the chin to the sky. Exhale, curl the shoulders in, dropping the head. letting inhale, arching the back, lifting the head. Exhale, release, curling the shoulders, curling all the way in. Inhale, fill and lift, reach. Exhale, letting it all the way down. Starting to warm up the spine. One more. Inhale, fill and reach head to the sky. Exhale, lift all the way in. Inhale, back through center. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. The hands can come out in front of you. And then notice as the shoulders want to pop out of the sockets or out of the joints, see if you can bring the shoulders back in line with the ears. Feel the strength of their back, bringing the belly up and into the spine, using the core to support us here instead of slouching. On an inhale, the right arm goes out to the side. Exhale, bring it all the way back in. Inhale, open the left arm out to the side. Exhale, bring it all the way back in. Inhale, open, expand the chest. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, open here. Exhale, bring it back in. Full breath in as we turn to the right. Full breath out as we come back to center. Fill all the way up to the left. Let it all the way go. One more time. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Full breath in, fill up. Exhale, let it all the way down, releasing the hands onto the lap. And then the next breath will fill up as we reach high. Exhale, twist to the right. The right hand can come to the back of the chair if you have it, maybe to the bottom of the chair. The left hand can come to the outside of the right knee or somewhere in between, whatever feels okay in your body. Being careful not to strain too much here and off the back of our spine. Gaze can look over to the right shoulder, allowing yourself to just deepen with the twist. Full breath in your twist, belly to spine, using the core to support the lower back so we're not straining. Exhale, let it go. Full breath in here. Exhale, release. One more, fill all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Next breath in, come untwisted, back through the sky, and then twist over to the exhale on the left side. Hand can go to the back of the chair, to the base of the seat, or neither. Right hand can come to the left knee, outside the left knee. We're just placing down center, your choice. Lifting the chest here as you breathe in. Releasing the breath out the body as you let go. Inhale, fill, maybe bringing the belly to spine to support the low back. Exhale, let it go. Full breath in, fill up, maybe even gazing over that left shoulder. Exhale, let it go. One more time, fill. Exhale, release. Fill all the way up, coming back through center, reaching to the sky, and then we'll twist over to the right for a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Full breath in, coming back through center, and then twisting to the right. Through center, into the left. Lifting up to the right. Back through center, into the right. One more as we lift and twist to the right. Coming up and twisting to the left. Allowing a little movement in the spine and then coming back down through center. Coming back to that foundation that we started in the practice. The feet are flat on the floor, shoulders away from the ears, belly tucked up and in. Maybe pressing the balls of the feet, the heels of the feet into the block, the book, or to the floor. Allowing the arches to lift up. See if you can sit a little taller as we pull up and in. Allowing the toes to lift up here. And then releasing the toes down onto the mat or the floor. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the arches. Exhale, release the toes down. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, release down. One more time as we lift. Maybe you choose to stay, adding some strength in those feet. We spend so many hours on our feet, and we don't give much attention to our feet, our love. Like it's oftentimes neglected. So allowing us to use the muscles and engage the feet, and see how when we engage the feet, we even sit up a little taller. And then slowly we'll drop the right ear down to the right shoulder, feeling a subtle stretch in the left side of the neck. And then noticing if you went too far right, we're unclinging, we're letting go of that tension. So maybe backing off 10%. No, we're not looking to strain inside the neck. We're looking to let go. So where can you let go? Where can you back off about 10%? Maybe dipping the chin down to the heart, allowing a little release in the back side of the neck here. And maybe you feel a little different in your body than I feel it. And just noticing that, not analyzing it or judging. Slowly bringing the head back onto center, and then letting the left ear up to the left shoulder. Allowing yourself to arrive and backing off 10%. Letting go of any of the judgments or analysis that happens on either side. Just allowing the tensions to slowly start to release. Giving yourself permission to release that tension. Allowing maybe the chin to come down deeper to the heart, to the center through the collarbones. Feeling a deeper stretch in the backside of the neck. Slowly bringing the head back onto center. And then maybe just making a few circles with the head going one direction and then the opposite direction. Coming back to center so we don't get too dizzy. On an inhale, we'll reach high to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way over the knees. The head drops low. Maybe the hands come down to the block, the mat, or the textbook. Inhale, halfway lift, aligning the shoulders to be outside of the hips. And then exhale, fold and let the head hang down. Inhale, reach high, lift up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward, let everything hang heavy. Oftentimes, we don't let our head hang heavy, so letting the gravity pull the head down. Letting ourselves stand this fold. And then inhale, halfway lift, hands can come to the mat, to the knees. Allowing the shoulders to be in line with the hips or at level with the hips. Exhale, fold and hang heavy. Inhale, sweep up, look up, lift up. Exhale, dive forward, let it roll away. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift to the sky. This time we'll add on, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand. We'll bend over to the right. Inhale through center, grabbing the left with the left hand, the right wrist. And bend over to the left. Feeling a side body stretch here. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold and let that gravity do the work. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, look up, lift up. This time with the left hand, grab the right wrist, then into the opposite direction this time first. Back through center, grabbing for the left wrist, right hand to the right. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time as we inhale, we're going to lift all the way up, pressing into the feet, coming to a standing position. Option to use this sitting down or standing up, your choice. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Good morning stretch. Reach up and back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reach to the sky. Good morning stretch up and back. Exhale, fold all the way down. One more inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Good morning stretch. Feel good. Exhale, this time come to a chair. You can just hover over that chair for security. And maybe you pop down or lift up. Pop down and lift up is an option. Pop down and lift up. One more pop down and lift up. Full breath as we stand high to the sky and then lowering yourself all the way back down to the chair. Hands can be at heart center. Fill all the way up. Let it all the way go. Slowly taking the right foot and moving it outside of that at the ankle. So the right knee comes out to the side. And then the left foot comes out behind us, okay? On an inhale, open up the arms here. And feeling the security in the chair. And so it's just kind of holding stable in our hips and our bottom. On an inhale, shift forward, reach forward. Exhale, drop back. Left hand comes down, right hand reaches to the sky. Full breath in here. Exhale, bring the right elbow to the right knee. Left hand reaches to the sky. Gaze can look to the sky. Slowly bringing the right foot now to be straight. Right knee is straight. Right hand can reach down to the shin or to the mat. Inhale, lift all the way up. Feet back onto center. Full breath in as we lift up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep to the sky. Exhale, we'll come over to the opposite side. Left hip is open. Left foot is out to the side. Arms start to reach out to the side. Back leg can come to the back, or it can just stay where it's at. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, drop back. Left hand reaches to the sky. Right hand reaches to the mat. Slowly tick-tock the hands so that the left elbow comes to the left knee. Right hand reaches to the sky. Maybe the gaze looks to the sky. Then slowly straightening the left knee. Left hand comes down to the ankle, to the mat, or to the shin. And right hand lifts up to the sky. Cartwheeling the hands all the way back to center. Feet back onto the mat or block. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms come out to the side. We'll cross the right elbow underneath the left. Option to give yourself a hug here. Take a single bind or a double bind. Your choice. And then crisscross here. And then taking the left knee and placing it on top of the right knee. So we have this crisscross here. Allowing the shoulders to come back into the sockets. Lifting the elbows to be in line with the chin. Breathing through the back side of the body, filling all the way up. Letting it all the way down. Inhale, fill. Exhale, stay. Slowly uncrossing the leg first. Left leg goes to the back. Arms come out to the side. Right leg comes out into that warrior two shape that we just had. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, drop back. Inhale, bring the right elbow to the right knee. Left arm reaches to the sky. Slowly straightening the right leg. Right knee is straight. The hand shimmies down to the mat, ankle, shin. Tick-tock hands all the way back onto center. And then realigning. Inhale, fill up to the sky. Exhale, fold low. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold within. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center, coming back to the intention of our practice, letting go of expectations, unpacking that suitcase that we carry around with us, and unclinging, coming into that place of non-attachment so that we have space for newness, space for our breath, space to let go. And then we'll do the opposite. So then we're going to cross the left underneath the right, allowing for that hug or allowing for a bind, a double bind, your choice. Right knee crosses over the left, allowing the shoulders to come back into the sockets. Bring the elbows up to align with the chin. Breathing a breath in and a breath out. Fill all the way up. Let it all the way go. Slowly open up the legs this time. The left leg goes up to the side, right goes to the back on the opposite side. Opening up the arms, inhale, fill. Exhale, stay. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, drop back. Cartwheeling the hands, left elbow to left knee, right arm lifts to the sky. Straightening the left knee, letting the left hand come down to the ankle of the shin. And then slowly tick-tock the hands all the way back. Knees come back into center. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Full breath in as we lift to the sky. Hands can be at heart center. We'll take the right ankle and we'll place it on top of the left shin. And then the left knee. The right hand can come to the right knee, maybe opening it up a little bit more, letting the chest come lifted. Flexing the right toes and the left toes, so both, all 10 toes flexed. Feeling a release in our hip. We tend to hold a lot of tension in our hip. Allowing for the left foot to come onto the mat, making sure that it's flat here. And then letting our expectations go, letting our thoughts go, allowing ourselves to just arrive. Slowly releasing that, letting the right foot come out to be straight. Toes pointed to the ceiling, a little calf stretch here. Maybe even releasing some tension we hold in our hamstrings. Just allowing ourselves to let go. On an inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold over the right knee. Inhale, crawl all the way up into the sky. Exhale, fold over the knee. One more time. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, lift to the sky, and then coming back. Right foot comes down onto the mat. Left ankle comes to the right knee, making that parallel shin or tucking it in a little further, whatever you feel is right. Flexing the left toes, flexing the right toes. So all 10 toes are flexed. Left hand can come a little pressure on the left knee and then backing off 10%, right? We're not holding the tension in, we're releasing the tension. Allowing the shoulders to melt down the back. Allowing yourself to release the tension you hold in your hips. Allowing yourself to just let go. Notice where you're clinging, maybe letting go of some of those things. Taking a breath in and a breath out. Fill all the way up. And let it all the way go. Slowly extending the left leg nice and long in front, toes pointing up to the sky, allowing the tension to release in the back of the leg. Left leg is straight, right leg is bent. And then inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold over the left knee. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold over the knee. One more time. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, fold over the knee. Inhale, reach to the sky. Placing the left foot back onto the mat, the block, the textbook. And then allowing yourself to just settle in as we slow things down, taking a few breaths here to rest. Maybe allowing yourself for the palms to come facing to the sky for a little bit more openness, or palms facing down for a little bit more grounding. Allowing your shoulders to melt away and allowing yourself to just settle. Coming back to our intention for today's practice. Coming back to the place of letting go. Place of release. A bird cannot hold its perch and fly. Neither can we grasp anything and be free. Allowing yourself to uncling and let go of grasping so that you can be free as you practice your wellness and rest. Option to stay here and fully rest a little longer. Or slowly opening your eyes, maybe wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Letting the hands lift to the sky and then bringing the hands all the way down through heart center. Bringing our thumbs to our forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Thumbs to our mouth to remind us to have clear and loving words. Thumbs to our heart to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for practicing today for our workplace wellness and mental health wellness. We're excited to offer more, and I'll toss it back over to Jennifer.
Thank you, Kim, for leading us through this fantastic practice. I hope this session left you feeling grounded, energized, and connected to yourself. Remember, the practice doesn't end when the session does. Take this sense of peace with you throughout the rest of your day. If you enjoyed today's workshop, I invite you to revisit it anytime you need a reset. Until next time, stay well, stay mindful, and keep moving with intention. Thank you.